Hello, I'm Kelly Dennis, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I work with people who have a variety of things that they're struggling with: eating disorders, disordered eating, anxiety, depression, and I also do some couples counseling. I've created this YouTube channel because I've discovered that a lot of people have difficulty managing stress. And so I've put up here on this YouTube channel some tips and techniques and tools to help people to manage stress more effectively and to regulate their emotions in a better way. And we've been talking about mindfulness and relaxation and a little bit of CBT as well. I even did some inner child work last time by reading you a book that activated my inner child. So today I wanted to combine some things and do a mindfulness meditation that's really a little bit guided imagery, a little bit meditation, and a little bit relaxation. So as we always do, get into a comfortable position. You can be sitting up or lying down. Just make sure that your head, neck, and spine are straight and that you're feeling comfortable and supported by whatever you're sitting on or lying upon. And then when you're ready, you can close your eyes if you want to, or you can soft focus on something a little bit further away. You don't want to be staring at something intently while you're doing this, but some people feel uncomfortable when they close their eyes, so whatever works for you. So I'd like you to begin by taking a nice deep breath in and letting it out. And just allowing your body to settle in. And before you get too relaxed, I'd like you to take whichever is your dominant hand and place it on your chest over your heart. Try to make sure there's some skin-to-skin contact between your hand and your chest. And now as you continue to breathe in and out, paying attention to the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out, and paying attention to how your hand feels as it rests there on your chest. Perhaps you can feel the warmth of your skin beneath your hand. Or maybe your hand's a little chilly and you can feel that against the skin of your chest. Just noticing what that sensation is like right now. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you're breathing, I'd like you to think about your heart that's in there, in your chest, beneath your hand. Perhaps you can even feel your heart beating as your hand rests on your chest. And think about your heart and all that it does for you. The powerfulness of your heart, the strength of your heart, as it helps the blood to flow throughout your body, taking nutrients and oxygen. And it does it without us even having to tell it to do so. It really is the gift of life. As long as your heart is beating, you have that gift. And thinking about the fact that you didn't really have to do anything to get this gift. It wasn't based on your worth or your performance or something that you did. It was just a gift. Paying attention to that powerful heart. We also sometimes think of our hearts as the place where we have emotion. Or sometimes we use it to describe the character of a person. We say, oh, she has a really big heart, which usually means that that person is kind and compassionate and caring. And so, what are you grateful for? Where do you feel like your heart has led you? And something that's really gone well, that you were led by your heart. Go ahead and think of a memory of a time. Perhaps it's something that you can be so grateful for if you really wanted to. And so develop that memory in your mind very, very fully. Who was there? What were you doing? If you were back there now, what would you see? What would you hear? What would you smell even? And then allow your heart to just fill again with the gratitude, the feeling, perhaps the loving and the caring that you felt then. Just allowing yourself to feel those feelings and allowing them to surround your heart. Continuing to breathe with your hand over your heart, thinking about this time that you followed your heart, or something that you're very, very grateful for. And you might notice it's a pleasant kind of feeling. You might notice some warmth in your body. You might even be smiling to yourself, knowing that this was a pleasant experience. Now, as you continue to hold those pleasant experiences in your heart, I'd like you to think of a time, something that's challenging for you, or some unfinished business that you have. And without going into too much memory detail, just ask yourself what you need to do. Ask your heart, as it were. What I need to be thinking about right now about this situation is what? Perhaps there's someone that you need to ask forgiveness from. Perhaps there is someone that you've hurt intentionally or unintentionally. Perhaps there's someone who has hurt you and you need to forgive them. Perhaps there's a behavior that needs to change. Whatever it is, continue to breathe, allowing that feeling in your heart to guide you to whatever next steps need to happen in this particular situation, this unfinished business. Sometimes our heart doesn't answer right away, and that's okay. Or sometimes your mind might drift away when you get to this part. That's okay too. Minds wander, that's what they do. Just go ahead and notice where it went and then bring it back. You might have to do this exercise a couple of times so that you can have your heart help you to figure out what to do in this situation. But for now, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and let it out, returning your attention back to your hand on your chest, feeling the weight and the warmth, and taking another nice deep breath in. And go ahead and allow your hand to rest back on your lap. Another nice deep breath in and let it out. And wiggling your fingers and your toes, waking up your body. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. I hope you'll practice this particular exercise. It can be difficult at first, but the more you do it, the easier it will become. And it's something that you can even then use in the moment when you might be feeling troubled or anxious, to be able to just kind of put your hand on your heart and breathe and ask your heart, what do I need right now to get me back to that place of gratefulness and kindness and compassion? Thanks for joining me. I'm Kelly Dennis. Have a wonderful day.